Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome for the first time. Either way, I'm super happy you're here. We are doing something a little different today. I have full cover tips on. We are going to take a break from press-ons because no matter what I do, my nails are just not getting healthier. I've been using peel base on part of the nail and just nail glue or sticky tabs on the rest, and it doesn't seem to matter what I do. So I'm going to take a break from press-ons to hopefully get my nails a little bit healthier. Usually when they're covered and I leave them covered for quite a while and I take them off properly, I have some good luck. So these are just BT Art Box. They're the almond medium tips, but I kind of pointed out the tip because I don't like, of course, I didn't turn my notifications off. Okay, they're off. So as I was saying, I don't like the very almondy shape on me, but I haven't had good luck finding like medium stiletto tips. And if I have to cut them down and then stiletto them, what's the point? So these are really easy because I just put them on and then I just kind of make the tip part of it a little bit more pointy and voila. So I'm doing a very simple mani today because as you guys, well, if you pay attention to my upload days, I usually upload on Tuesday and Friday, but I didn't get an upload yesterday, so did this yesterday and it was very late in the day by the time I got to this because I had to put all the full cover tips on first, and then I had to do my right hand and then my left hand. So I am just doing a purple and this is from Sparkle & Co. and it's from their secret menu. I will link it if it's available, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's not. I have actually never purchased anything from Sparkle & Co. This was purchased in a mystery bag off the buy sell trade years ago. So I don't think I've actually ever used this, but I was kind of looking for a fun mix to do. And of course I went purple because, well, I can't help myself. So this is like a white with gold flakes and little purple foils in it, and it's absolutely beautiful. So I do 2 solid nails of the purple and 2 solid nails of this beautiful mix, and then on the pointer or the middle finger, which you guys will probably notice at some point it's crooked, so I'm gonna have to fix that tomorrow. I'm gonna have to probably completely remove it and then redo it, which is not going to be fun. But I can't stand it being crooked. It's going to drive me nuts. And I didn't totally notice until I went to take pictures. And I was like, my goodness, how did I do that? Well, not that it's very hard to put a nail on crooked, but I will get that fixed. So, also I did a bunch of cuticle prep today, and I have very sensitive skin, especially around my nails. So whenever I do cuticle prep, they get a little bit red and inflamed for a couple days. Usually I'll just put bag balm on like crazy for like a few days afterwards, and then they're good as new. But I have to be really careful because this is the negative with not doing press-ons, is I like to change my nails. Ooh, that's a nice bruise. I like to change my nails a lot, like every couple days at the most. And the advantage with press-ons is I just pop them on and pop them back off. Well, I'm using peel base, so that's fine with these, but the problem is that's a lot of filing to do. So I'm trying to find a really good routine that I don't irritate the skin around my nails. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to do them every day, which will be fine. Videos will still be normal. It's just I don't know. I have a bunch of manis already done that I haven't even posted yet, so maybe I slow down. But that's kind of like my job. Like, not that I get paid for any of this, because I don't. But I literally live in my nail room. That's every day. I don't have a outside job, so I'm in there every day. And if I'm not doing nails, then what am I gonna do? I mean, I could just do press-ons and not put them on and show you guys all the different designs I do, but I don't know how fun that will be. So I don't know. If you have any ideas, let me know. Anyway, while I do this ombre, I really don't want to get any of those flakies or foils in this purple dip and ruin it. So I am like putting on the purple outside of the dish, not just that way I don't contaminate it. And then I'm going around my cuticles. This is my least favorite part because I got a little glue around my cuticle. And so I'm like trying to get the powder off, and I'm trying not to hurt myself. I'm not being as aggressive as it looks like I am, I swear. We are on our second layer, so I'm going to let you guys watch me do the second layer, and then I will be back. Okay, we are on the second layer of the last nail, and I should have put the purple down first and then the white up, but I didn't. So, I mean, it still turns out just fine. The biggest reason I didn't is because I really wanted that white to be more on the purple side, if that makes sense, you know, the ombre. But then the purple kind of covered it. But then when I filed and everything, it turned out fine. So it really wasn't that big of a deal, but and I got a big old chunky foil that I had to get off. And then I kind of just, like, anything that went a little too far over, I just push with my cuticle stick back to the other side. And then I will do the purple, and then we will get into clear capping, which I do leave on, but I do it a little different, which you guys will see here in a second. And I do have two separate clears. Oh, and I finally pulled out my glitter doohickey thing because I was getting glitter all over my finger, and I was like, why am I doing this? I have things for this. Anyway, so as far as the clear goes, I have two different clears, one that I use for the glitter and one that I use for solid. I'm going to show you guys me putting the base down on one nail and then clear capping, but the rest of the nails I just kind of show me clear capping so that it goes a little bit faster, doesn't take up too much time. And then I always dust off the excess powder outside of the container. Well, not always apparently. And that's just because I don't want to contaminate my clear with any pigment or any glitter. So we are almost wrapped up with this part, and then I will activate and file and buff off camera. Well, I activate on camera, I file and buff off camera. This is basically the same routine you guys see me do when I'm doing press-ons. There's really very little differences. When I do decals and stamping, then obviously it will be a little bit different, but I didn't do any decals or stamping in this video. Oh my gosh. Weird. I probably will in the next. Most likely. Knowing me. Anyway. So, oh, I am on Instagram. If any of you guys follow me, or if you don't and you want to go take a look, I will leave a link. Actually, I will also post a picture right here of the birthday collab that I'm doing. It's not a bunch of notice, but I would love to see all the manis anyone comes up with. I really struggled finding an image. I knew I wanted to do purple and I knew I wanted to do flowers, but so many things were so busy and I didn't want to like make it too specific. So we're done with filing and buffing, and now we're top coating. So 2 layers of activator per my usual, and then wait 2 minutes, and then we will wipe off, and then we'll get into the top coat. But yeah, as far as the birthday collab, just everything I was finding was so busy. So then I found that abstract image and I was like, that's perfect. People can do purple, they can do flowers, they can do something abstract with totally different colors, and it doesn't matter. They can do whatever they want. I just want to see pretty manis on my birthday to make me smile. That is all. The birthday collabs have kind of become a big thing, and I was actually a little anxious to do it because I was like, what if nobody participates? And then I was like, I am being ridiculous. Like, I'm usually not I'm not overly self-conscious, but you know, sometimes it creeps in. So anyway, there it is. If you want to join and post on Instagram with the hashtag, whatever it was, I can't remember, Jill's B-Day. Man, I don't remember. Anyway, I would absolutely love that. And if you don't, no worries, no hard feelings. I'm sure a lot of people will not participate, and that's totally fine. But it's there if anyone wants to. So we are doing actually much better at our 1, 2, 3 swipes instead of, oh, I say that right as I'm doing like 5. I always tell you guys these liquids do not contaminate. Well, I did not have enough liquid on my brush when I was doing a set last week, and I contaminated them. And I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't even know you could do that. Super easy fix. I put it in the brush saver and it was just fine. But usually I have a good amount of liquid on the brush and I kind of float it over the nail. Well, I did not notice that my brush wasn't coated very well, and yeah, they contaminated. So they do contaminate. It takes a lot of work, but they do. So anyway, we are on our 2nd layer of top coat, which means we are almost done with this mani. And I'm excited to get back into doing my nails on my hand versus press-ons. I hope that you guys are excited for that too. We'll see how long this lasts because there is some downfalls to doing it. But the biggest advantage to me is that I have nails on all the time. When I do press-ons, like if I get a pop-off, I take them all off. I usually don't take the time to put that one back on. So I usually just take them all off, and then sometimes I go a day or 2 with no nails on, and that drives me bonkers. But the other advantage is I honestly think they look better. They look more natural when you do, whether it be full cover tip, acrylic overlay, tips with it. It really doesn't matter. I just feel like they look so much more natural in the cuticle area than press-ons do. So I don't know. Well, I don't know what the future holds right now. My pointer finger looks so bad on that hand, but it will heal nicely. So I'm using Midnight Vanilla from Nailzinacoffin, Crypt Serum. I love this stuff. If you haven't tried it, I highly recommend it, and you can save using the code Coffin20. So bonus points there. But her cuticle oils are great. So if you haven't tried them, I highly suggest them. And if you haven't tried her decals yet, what are you even waiting for? You guys know how much I love those. All right. We are at the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really glad I was able to put something out for you guys. I will still have a video on Friday, just not kind of sure what that's going to look like yet, just because I'm trying to not do any more irritation to the skin around my nails. So I may be doing like a nail polish video, which I think is fine if you guys like that. And then my right hand is Butterfly Dips by Candy, and I did a little tip ombre. Okay, there we go. So thank you again for being here and watching. I will see you guys in the next one. I hope you guys have a beautiful day. Bye.